Elizabeth Johnston buying a new farmhouse, and 7 little Johnstons Liz teases more kids with Bryce. Imagine swapping the hustle and bustle of reality TV life for the serene sunrise over a sprawling countryside estate. That dream is now a reality for Elizabeth Johnston of TLC's hit series, 7 Little Johnstons. Today, we're taking you inside her brand new farmhouse, from the moment she discovered the listing to the keys in hand celebration. Stay tuned because you won't believe the surprises this property holds. In today's video, we're diving deep into Elizabeth Johnston's newest adventure, buying her very own farmhouse. We'll cover why she chose this property, the jaw-dropping features that caught her eye, and what this means for her family's future. Let's jump right in. For those new to 7 Little Johnstons, Elizabeth Johnston is one of the bright hearts of the Johnston family, a group of 7 with achondroplasia, chronicling their daily triumphs and challenges in rural Georgia. Since the show's 2015 premiere, Elizabeth has grown from a shy teenager into a confident young woman, passionate about art, eager to forge her own path, and increasingly interested in home design and country living. Over 8 seasons, viewers have watched her garden alongside her parents, host neighborhood barbecues, and dream about owning her own slice of Americana. Now, with the support of her family and the stability of the show's success, Elizabeth has taken the plunge into homeownership, choosing a classic farmhouse that reflects her roots and aspirations. Until now, Elizabeth lived under the Johnston family roof, a warm, welcoming home featuring a wraparound porch, cozy living room packed with family photos, and her beloved vegetable garden. While that home holds decades of memories, Elizabeth longed for more independence, a place to call her own where she could experiment with interior design, grow her art collection, and maybe even keep a few rescue animals. Fans will remember her heartfelt scenes discussing how much she treasured the kitchen chats with mom and dad, but also how she yearned for private space. This desire for autonomy sparked her house hunt, setting the stage for today's big reveal. It all started when Elizabeth's agent emailed her a link to an estate just 20 miles from her family home, featuring 15 acres of rolling pasture, a renovated 1920s farmhouse, and a 2-stall barn. The property was listed at $475,000. An attractive price for the region. In an exclusive snippet from the upcoming season, viewers see Elizabeth scrolling through images, hardwood floors, original brick fireplace, a bright sunroom, even mature maple trees lining the driveway. She paused on the barn's cozy tack room, already picturing her art studio. With each photo, her smile grew wider. This was the one. After touring the property in person, complete with homemade lemonade in the kitchen by the current owners, Elizabeth made her move. We've got the exclusive audio of her call to her parents. Elizabeth phone call, "Mom, Dad, it's perfect. I can see us here. I want to make an offer." The agent worked swiftly, crafting a competitive bid of $485,000 that included a personal letter from Elizabeth, complete with childhood photos of her in her family's garden and a promise to preserve the farmhouse's character. A nail-biting 48-hour wait followed. Then came the call. Her offer was accepted. Cue the victory dance. On camera, Elizabeth hugs her mom, sister, and even bursts into happy tears. She jokes, "Now I really have to learn how to change a tire and mow a lawn." Located in rural Hutchins County, population just under 5,000, this property offers quiet country living while still being a short drive to town amenities. The farmhouse itself spans 2,200 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and an open-concept living area. Key features: original hardwood floors, restored maple plank flooring throughout the main level, exposed beam ceiling in the living room, showcasing the home's rustic charm. Gourmet kitchen with farmhouse sink, butcher block counters, and a 6-burner gas stove. Sunroom, 3 walls of windows overlook the garden. Barn and tack room, Perfect for stables, workshop, or Elizabeth's dream, an art studio. Pasture and pond, 15 acres including a spring-fed pond, ideal for future livestock or wildlife habitat. From the wraparound porch, you can watch the sunrise over the fields or gather around a fire pit at sunset. Many fans have commented on Instagram that the setting looks straight out of a storybook, and they're not wrong. Elizabeth say, "Growing up on our family's land taught me the value of community and self-reliance. I've always loved the idea of having my own slice of land where I can paint outdoors, host friends, and maybe even keep a couple of goats, just small ones. This farmhouse felt like it was calling my name." Beyond the charm, practicality played a big role. Elizabeth wanted a property that could grow with her. She envisioned starting a small herb garden, creating an outdoor yoga space, and eventually renting out a guest cottage on the grounds. Plus, the peaceful environment promises a quieter lifestyle than the sometimes chaotic family home, giving her space to recharge and focus on creative projects. Of course, the Johnston family was thrilled. In a clip never before aired, parents Trent and Amber share their excitement. Trent, "Elizabeth has always been our rock. She'll make that place shine." Amber, "I can't wait to visit on weekends. We'll have so many memories out there." Even younger siblings were excited. Jonah teased, "Promise me first dibs on the guest room," while Emma declared, "Farmhouse sleepovers." The camaraderie and laughter are classic Johnston moments, proof that family bonds remain strong no matter the distance. Elizabeth already has big plans for the interior. She's partnering with local designer Maya Rowan to preserve historic elements, like the exposed beams, while adding modern touches. Number 1, kitchen remodel, installing open shelving, subway tile backsplash, and a reclaimed wood island. Number 2, master suite upgrade, adding a clawfoot tub and glass-paneled barn door. Number 3, art studio conversion, transforming the barn's tack room into a light-filled workspace with skylights. Number 4, garden landscaping, creating raised beds, a potting shed, and a hammock grove under oak trees. Number 5, sustainable upgrades, solar panels on the barn roof and rainwater harvesting for irrigation. Through exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, we see Elizabeth and Maya measuring floor plans, choosing paint swatches, and hunting for antique fixtures at local flea markets. The result promises to be a dreamy blend of farmhouse authenticity and personalized style. Of course, country living has its quirks. Maintaining 15 acres means regular tractor work, fence repairs, and wildlife considerations. Elizabeth's already had a run-in with a curious raccoon in the barn. To accommodate her needs, the renovation includes accessible features, wider doorways, and a ramp to the barn studio, ensuring mobility for all family members and guests. Heating and cooling. A new high-efficiency HVAC system plus wood-burning stove for chilly Georgia nights. Internet connectivity. Upgraded fiber optic service to support Elizabeth's online art classes and streaming demands. Security and safety. Automatic barn door closers, motion sensor lighting, and a reinforced front gate. In a candid confessional, Elizabeth admits she's nervous about the upkeep, but confident that with the right helpers and a strong cup of coffee, she can handle anything rural life throws her way. Let's compare. The family home offers 4 bedrooms, a busy kitchen, and constant sibling chatter, perfect for togetherness, but limited privacy. Elizabeth's new farmhouse, by contrast, affords space, an extra 1,000 square feet of living area, and over 10 acres of private land. Freedom, ability to set her own rules, no curfew, well, almost, no sharing closet space. Customization, total control over decor, renovation pacing, and property usage. Yet, she'll still be just a short drive from family dinners, so she really does get the best of both worlds. Elizabeth's move marks a new chapter for 7 Little Johnstons. Upcoming episodes will feature the purchase process, renovation drama, and first gatherings at the farmhouse. Fans have flooded social media with Elizabeth's farmhouse trending on Twitter and Instagram. This storyline promises fresh content, heartfelt moments, and the signature Johnston humor we all love. Want more? Make sure you're following Elizabeth on Instagram, Elizabeth7. She's already sharing sneak peeks of the renovation progress. And don't miss 7 Little Johnstons Season 9, premiering this fall on TLC. We'll also be posting exclusive updates here on Behind the Screens. So hit that bell icon to get notified whenever we drop new videos. There you have it. Elizabeth Johnston's journey to farmhouse bliss is just beginning, and we can't wait to see how she makes this historic home her own. What feature are you most excited about? The sunroom? The barn studio? Let us know in the comments below. More update. 7 Little Johnstons Liz teases more kids with Bryce? And Liz and Bryce crossed their fingers for a boy before learning their baby's gender, but why? And 7 Little Johnstons star Liz Johnston, her net worth revealed. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. 7 Little Johnstons Liz teases more kids with Bryce? Recently, Liz Johnston, star of 7 Little Johnstons, talked about her future with Bryce Bolden and the possibility of having more kids. What did Liz think about giving her a brother or sister in the future after Leighton Bolden entered the picture? Scenes from 7 Little Johnstons Season 14 eventually caught up to Liz's announcement that she and Bryce Bolden were expecting a baby. As followers of Liz Johnston on social media are aware, she gave birth to Leighton Bolden in November 2023. On the other hand, the big reveal was just revealed in the current 7 Little Johnstons Season 14 scenes. Those fans who merely watch the broadcast and don't follow the off-camera updates are particularly interested in this. Many baby updates have been released since Leighton's arrival in November, and fans adore seeing them. The 7 Little Johnstons have welcomed baby Leighton Bolden into the family since her debut in November 2023. Like you do when a new baby comes into the world, you update your social media account with all things baby and take a ton of photos. Trent and Amber Johnston have adapted to their new roles as grandparents with ease, despite their early misgivings and Liz's 21-week pregnancy concealment from them. The same goes for Liz's siblings, who have all adopted the roles of aunt and uncle. Liz just recently announced that she is expecting a child with Bryce in the most recent scenes of 7 Little Johnstons. But even though Leighton is just 6 months old, people are already curious about her future intentions for having children, including whether she and Bryce will eventually have more. Liz Johnston recently revealed everything. When Leighton Bolden is 2 years old, Liz and Bryce hope to build or buy a home, according to Liz. Another clue is that Liz talked on what she would do in the future when baby number 2 comes. Liz added that she would notify her parents right off the bat the next time. In her discussion of it, Liz presents it as though the arrival of a second child is already imminent. It appears they will want at least 3 bedrooms when they eventually move into the house they have their eye on. Liz and Bryce crossed their fingers for a boy before learning their baby's sex, but why? In the exclusive video from People, Liz says she wants to have her first child be a male, much like her mother Amber. Bryce Bolden and Liz Johnston are eagerly awaiting word on the sex of their first child. In Tuesday's episode of 7 Little Johnstons, which People has exclusively leaked, the couple goes to an ultrasound to see if they will be having a boy or a girl. The two are heard hearing their baby's heartbeat at the start of the video. The room is filled with the sound of the rapid little beating, and Liz and Bryce's eyes widen with wonder. Liz smiles and says, "Wow," and Bryce glances at the monitor and agrees. I mean, hearing the heartbeat in the sonograms, it's very sweet. Liz says to the cameras, "It's just the honest truth that there's something growing inside of me, and it's a part of me, and it's part of Bryce." Liz fervently responds that the couple is ready to learn the sex of their pregnant child when the medical professional inquires about their availability. Bryce says he's hoping for a son while they wait for the pregnancy to become in the proper position. He says in a dual confessional, "I'm feeling nervous because I'll be happy with both. I would prefer a boy, but I'm still nervous because seeing it on the ultrasound, there's just nothing like it." Like Bryce, Liz says she would like to have a boy in hopes of experiencing motherhood in a way that is similar to her mother Amber's. "I'm hoping for a boy just because Bryce has strong male genes on his side of the family," she says. "And then also because since my mom had Jonah first, and everybody says, 'Oh, you're always like your mother.' And so I'm thinking, okay, I'm probably going to end up having a boy." Leighton Drew Bolden, the couple's kid, was born on Friday, according to PEOPLE, despite their original wishes. Amber and Trent Johnston, Liz's parents, spoke candidly with People in March about how awesome it has been to watch their daughter transition into motherhood. "She is a great mom, and I knew she was going to do amazing. And she really has," smiled Amber. "She's like, 'I get it, Mom,' now that she's a mother. So I'll say that we've probably gotten even closer." "Yeah, good," I reply. "I'm relieved because she will be 16 soon." "But it's incredible to see your children grow up," Trent exclaimed. "And Elizabeth is a nurse, and she already has a huge, tender love and caring bone in her body, and that helps to be a mom too." Seven Little Johnstons star Liz Johnston. Her net worth revealed. The TLC program Seven Little Johnstons has approximately 595,000 viewers, making it the fourth most watched show on the network. It allows fans to get a glimpse of the Johnstons' lives as a little family. The Johnstons have won the hearts of fans worldwide since their 2015 debut. Liz Johnston, one of the younger stars, may be the subject of many people's questions. She is now establishing her own life and is a mother herself. What is Liz Johnston's net worth, and how did she get it? Liz Johnston is one of the 5 kids on the popular reality show Seven Little Johnstons on TLC. She was born into the Johnston family and grew up in Forsyth, Georgia, which is home to the largest family with achondroplasia dwarfism in the world. The show highlights Liz's individuality, and viewers respect her self-reliance and drive. In addition to her role in the series, she is well known for her sympathetic moments and strong work ethic. Liz also leads the way in promoting body positivity and encouraging others to have confidence. She shares snippets of her life on social media, where she has the devoted following thanks to her journey. Following the premiere of Seven Little Johnstons on TLC in 2015, the Johnston family became well known. A sincere look at their life, including family relationships and daily struggles, is given by the show. Fans have adored the family's wit, fortitude, and open depiction of life with dwarfism. With millions of viewers over several seasons, the show has grown to become one of TLC's most popular reality shows. Because of the show's popularity, the Johnstons have established a well-known brand that goes beyond television. Without a question, this platform has increased Liz's own income as well as the family's overall net worth. The majority of the money earned by reality TV stars usually comes from their on-screen personas. TLC reality stars often earn between $10,000 and $40,000 per episode, depending on the success of the show, though exact pay are not made public. Given the popularity of Seven Little Johnstons, it makes sense to believe Liz makes a significant quantity of money each episode. The series' longevity, it has been broadcast for a number of years, also helps Liz. The show's steady revenue has enabled Liz to establish a solid financial base. The total wealth of the Johnston family is likewise influenced by her earnings. Although Liz's main source of popularity is Seven Little Johnstons, she has achieved more. Liz has actively sought out chances beyond the show, such as establishing a social media presence. She frequently enters into sponsorship agreements with companies, promoting lifestyle, beauty, and fashion items. Liz has also made insinuations out looking into starting her own business, which may boost her income. For supporters who view her as more than just a reality TV star, her independence and ambition to broaden her career are motivating. Liz has become a shrewd entrepreneur as a result of her TV popularity and side projects. In the current digital era, social media has developed into a profitable platform for influencers, and Liz Johnston is no exception. She has thousands of Instagram followers and frequently posts tidbits about her personal life, style choices, and family time. Because of her interaction with her fans, Liz is a desirable partner for brand partnerships. Affiliate marketing, product endorsements, and sponsored blogs are some of the ways she makes money. Liz has increased her earning potential well beyond the realm of typical reality TV by utilizing her social media presence. Because of her genuine relationship with her fans, she is a marketable and relatable person. Although determining Liz Johnston's exact net worth is difficult, several sources place her value between $1 million and $5 million. This estimate includes her income from business partnerships, social media endeavors, and 7 Little Johnstons. Liz's strict spending and saving habits, which are demonstrated on the show, also have an impact on her net worth. It is evidence of her perseverance and resourcefulness that she achieved financial success at such a young age. Liz has accomplished a lot, yet she still looks for ways to increase her fortune and create a secure future. Her wealth is a result of her efforts and the chances the show has given her. Liz's main goal as she enters adulthood is to create a happy life for herself. Outside of the entertainment sector, she has indicated interest in pursuing more education and career objectives. Liz doesn't seem to be satisfied with her celebrity from reality TV based on her drive and tenacity. Liz has the capacity to significantly influence others through her professional job, philanthropic endeavors, or entrepreneurial endeavors. Her fans can't wait to watch her develop and change over the next few years. For many young viewers pursuing their own careers, her experience acts as an inspiration. In addition to her notoriety, Liz Johnston's journey on 7 Little Johnstons has brought her financial prosperity and personal development. From her work on the popular TLC show to her business endeavors, Liz has established a solid career for herself. Her estimated net worth, which ranges from $1 million to $2 million, is a result of her diligent work and wise financial decisions. Liz's admirers can't wait to see what this inspirational young lady will do next. One thing is for sure, Liz Johnston's fame will only grow. 7 Little Johnstons, is Amber stealing TLC money from Bryce? Many fans are curious as to whether Bryce Bolden is receiving TLC money and whether Amber Johnston is pilfering Bryce's wages, especially since baby Leighton will be heavily featured in the forthcoming season and Bryce is filming additional scenes for 7 Little Johnstons. As viewers of the family TLC program 7 Little Johnstons have witnessed in recent seasons, Bryce Bolden has been given more attention lately, particularly as his relationship with Liz Johnston has grown increasingly intense. This also held true during the previous season. During season 14, the Liz and Bryce split plot was a major event that consumed a significant amount of the show's airtime. Furthermore, a larger portion of the season was devoted to this plot line once they reconciled and showed their pregnancy. Preliminary teasers for 7 Little Johnstons season 15 indicate that Leighton Bolden will play a significant role in the plot of the next season. In the previous season, when Leighton arrived, TLC formally introduced her to the audience. The way the rest of the family adjusts to her presence, however, will play a significant role in the events of the next season, according to teasers. It is reasonable to assume that Liz Johnston and Bryce Bolden will play significant roles in the next episode of the TLC family program, 7 Little Johnstons, given the significant role Leighton Bolden will play in the following season. The question of whether TLC is now paying Bryce and whether Liz Johnston or Amber Johnston are stealing it from him has been subject of much fan debate as a result. Many fans of Seven Little Johnstons think that either Amber Johnston or Liz Johnston could be cashing those checks and keeping the money because Bryce Bolden is such a yes man. When it comes to both of them, even though the network is now paying Bryce for filming scenes. Just now, a user asked, is Bryce paid or does he film for Amber to get the money? I wish the shows were open about how they split the funds. If Amber or Liz are given credit for Bryce's filming, I would hate to sponsor the show. Amber has no claim to the money made from filming. Most likely on the TLC payroll, remarked a different commenter. A third commenter stated, given that they have been watching television since they were young, I would be disappointed if they didn't pay anything. Everyone should get their fair portion from TLC, I hope. Liz ditches nursing for new career. Fans of the TLC program Seven Little Johnstons frequently ask Liz Johnston how she earns money outside of filming the show. Based on her most recent post, did she decide to pursue a new job instead of nursing? What recently has happened? TLC pays a lot of money for popular shows like Seven Little Johnstons and others. As seasoned viewers are aware, 10% of the production cost is usually distributed to TLC families for each show. This equates to between $25,000 and $40,000 every show. There's a fair likelihood that Liz Johnston and the other children of Amber and Trent Johnston will get their share of the pie now that they are all adults. Liz has made it clear that she wants to become a nurse and more. Fans of the band Seven Little Johnstons have since charged her with lying about that as well. She appears to have abandoned that in favor of a totally different career path, though based on her most recent posts. What, therefore, is she seemingly doing in its place? Despite Liz Johnston's candid discussions about her nursing profession and sequences from Seven Little Johnstons, many viewers do not believe that to be her actual profession. It turns out that Liz's social media bio has something different written in it. As some astute TLC viewers have observed, under her profile picture, she has the word ultrasound written alongside a stethoscope emoji. This has led many to assume that she has switched careers and is now concentrating on being or becoming involved in this industry. Moving from a nursing career to a diagnostic medical sonographer or ultrasound technician appears to be a common transition. Liz might have changed her mind about nursing and stuck with a different career path. In any case, at this time, she is keeping the specifics secret. Therefore, viewers' best option is to guess. She is purposefully being mysterious about it, though, which is not wholly unexpected. Although it's normal for people to change careers, a lot of Seven Little Johnstons fans recently flocked to social media to criticize Liz Johnston for what they perceived to be a career shift, and many of the comments were not kind. This is her next step since it seems like she couldn't pass the NCLE. One commenter on Seven Little Johnstons stated. Another commenter on TLC stated, she never worked as a nurse. Her RN and LPN licenses were never issued. Looks like someone went with Plan B and can't lie about being a nurse anymore, mentioned a third commenter. The fact that it simply states ultrasound, not even a title, is something else that a commenter added. Without stating the protected term, she might be thinking that the stethoscope emoji implies nursing. She is disorganized. Liz and Bryce bought a new home, moving out of Amber and Trent's home ahead of season 15 premiere. Seven Little Johnstons stars Liz Johnston and Bryce Bolden have finally moved out of Amber and Trent's home. They have just informed the audience about buying a new home. The TLC stars were living independently before Liz's pregnancy. Amber and Trent convinced her and her partner to move with them before their baby's birth. They wanted to help Elizabeth with their daughter's childbirth. Liz and Bryce were dealing with their issues before Layton's birth. Hence, they agreed to move into the former's family. The TLC star hasn't given many updates on their living situation since their baby's birth. Liz's fans, however, were taken aback by her most recent posts. Is Bryce and Liz already living somewhere else? What do they intend to do? How did Trent and Amber respond? Have they disclosed any other details on the new property? 7 stars for little Johnstons. Before their baby was born, Liz and Bryce had a difficult time. Prior to having a baby, they were focusing on improving their relationship. Thankfully, their relationship has grown stronger after the birth of their daughter. In the forthcoming season, Liz and Bryce seem to be having difficulty residing at Amber and Trent's house. A recent video showed Liz and Bryce embracing motherhood. 7 stars for little Johnstons. There are ups and downs in Liz and Bryce's relationship as well. However, the advent of their lovely baby has brought about a complete transformation in the couple's lives. Following their embrace of fatherhood, the TLC stars have become closer. Recently, Liz and Bryce celebrated Leighton's first birthday. Their happiness with one another was evident. The two must thus have desired to concentrate on their own small family. Liz just announced her new residence to her spouse by sharing a fresh photo. To share her new accomplishment, she posted an Instagram story. While flashing the house keys, Liz and Bryce posed for the realtors. After tagging the realtors, the former added, "Home sweet home." Fans created a Reddit page in celebration of the couple's recent accomplishment. The pair received congratulations and heartfelt notes from a number of followers. They made fun of Amber's role in her daughter's life. According to one fan, "I'm surprised Amber wasn't there to make it about her," and give them a list of rules to follow in their own home. Another person questioned how pleased Bryce must feel to be free of Trent and Amber's continual watch. "Bryce must be ecstatic to get away from Liz's family," another commenter remarked. In order to gain control over Liz and Bryce's lives, they also believe Amber would undoubtedly move in with them. Others also pointed out that Anna enjoyed the pictures of Bryce and Liz on Amber's site. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.